Okay, everyone, so we're going to do a little bit of a crowdsourcing exercise for some extra credit. And you're going to gain the extra credit, and we're also going to crowdsource the assembly of a Scholar RX set for review of HMOC. Okay, so you should be able to get in the OneDrive and look at this document, which is shared amongst all of you with the link I provided. And what you can see is that there are several different columns here for you to fill out. What I'm asking of everyone is to pick a session that you want to identify a couple of Scholar RX questions from. You can work in groups. You can work by yourself, but I would prefer it if you work in groups of at least 2 and no more than 3 or 4 tops. And I am going to ask you to generate, or identify rather, 5 questions for each one of these topics, these sessions that are named here. And you can find the instructor and the week where the content was listed. All of these have Scholar RX modules linked to them. And so you should be able to identify some of the QMAX questions that are associated with that content. And the idea behind this exercise is that you're going to get some practice in Scholar RX, identifying questions, and we as a class are going to essentially crowdsource building a vetted practice set based upon all of you working together in groups. So how are we going to do this? Let me show you. Okay, so we're assuming that you're over here now. You're in the Scholar RX application. And let's say that you have chosen neoplasia, that you wish to identify a few questions on for your group or with your group. So you're going to go in to this upper section right here and type in neoplasia. I want to learn something about that. Okay, so you're going to see the screen pop up right now. What you're going to see is all the bricks that are associated with Scholar RX, some external faculty bricks as well that you could go to. And then you'll see some QMAX questions here for step 1. All right. Scroll down the bricks, see if there's anything that looks like it falls in line with the content from Dr. Gatto Weiss. Heck yeah, tumor nomenclature. Okay. We go on to tumor nomenclature, and we see that there's all sorts of information that overlaps with Dr. Gatto Weiss's content from class. What I'm going to do is scroll down to the end, okay, and I'm going to look for the linked out material. All right, go deeper material. And I'm going to look for these practice QMAX questions. Click on this. This is going to load and get started. So I'm going to read this question, and you can see that here's the question ID number here at the top below the header for question 1 of 3. That's how I'm going to keep track of the item number. Okay, I'm going to read through this question and see if this fills a need, a gap in learning from Dr. Gatto Weiss's content. And I see that this one, yep, it goes after myocytes, benign neoplastic growth of myocytes. I'll read through this, say, yep, this is something that we want to learn. This is something that we would like for review. And so if I'm satisfied with this, I'm going to write this number down. When I write that number down, now I'm going to come back to the crowdsourcing document. And let's say that I have chosen neoplasia. I'll write down Eisenman. Maybe Aaron's working with me on this one. Okay. And I will write down that number, the ID number that I found from that particular number, or from that particular assessment. I'll do that for the next one that I find, the next one, the next one, and the next one. If you choose a topic like neoplasia 1, I'm asking you for 5 questions in order to earn the 2 points of extra credit. Several groups can choose the same exact sessions if they like, but fill out the set 2. That way, that'll give us 10 total questions for this review. Okay. What I would like you to do afterwards is fill out your entry. Again, here's a sample entry of what I'm looking for. As your group agrees upon the 5 recommended questions on that content, enter these numbers in. And then as you complete the task, I'm going to give you a link to an MS form. This is where you're going to fill in your full name so that you can claim your extra credit points and also your QMAX question numbers. And then my job is to take all of these numbers and consolidate them into a single practice HEMONC exam set that I will make available to you, hopefully within 1 week of your exam. Okay, so this is what we're looking to try. Let's see if we can get it done and how many questions we can get in this bank. Again, you're going to be working in groups of no more than 4 people. Okay, and this is for 2 points of extra credit for identifying 5 questions that fall within a given session. If you have any questions, give me a holler, and I will post more information and give you some deadlines. All right.